Dog finally made it to his owner's city, but as he was crossing the street, a car sped past him and knocked the dog to the ground and instantly fell into a coma. But in his heart, the voice of his homecoming was screaming at him. He's about to meet his master and mustn't give up. Finally, after a while, the dog stood up with great perseverance. He dragged his injured leg and continued to run towards home. It took 3 years, over 1,100 days and nights, over 700 kilometers. The dog has finally returned to his former home. He can't wait to beat on the door and bark. He just wants to jump into his master's arms to tell him how much he misses him. But when he opens the door, he sees a strange face, and after entering the house, the dog found that everything had changed. The scent of his master was gone. Then he realized that his master had already moved to a place he didn't know. At this moment, the dog's heart was broken. After all the hard work, he finally came back home. But he didn't expect to end up like this. The dog has no strength left. All he wanted to do was lie down on the carpet where he used to sleep and get a good night's sleep. But the reality was harsh. The woman soon called the police. She kicked the dog out. The dog was in severe pain from his broken leg. He limped down the street. Suddenly, he thought of the military sanatorium where his master used to work. He saw hope in his heart, and his heavy steps became lighter. After hours of traveling, the dog finally arrived at the entrance of the sanatorium. When the veterans saw the dog, they looked incredulous. At one time, the dog was very popular at the nursing home. Whenever a veteran was depressed, he would lie on the veteran's lap and comfort him. The arrival of the dog brought them a lot of joy. They thought the fun would last forever, but an accident led to the dog being captured by dog dealers. They thought the dog would never come back. They couldn't believe it. Lost for 3 years, the dog can walk back by himself. They don't know how many obstacles the dog has gone through on the way. They all went up to the dog and petted him, but the dog wasn't happy because there's only one person he wants to see.